Well, good morning or good afternoon to you guys, whatever time you're in the class. Just wanted to give you guys a brief overview of what it looks like to go into a pretest and a few things that you can use while you're doing the pretest or the test or the end of unit test. So in this case, this is the beginning of the unit, and we are in lesson 1.1 in metabolism. And what you do is you go into this one here. So what you'll do is they'll come up with, and I'm going to turn off my guide, but it'll come up with an audio feature at the top here. So you can actually play the video questions or play the questions that are you see on this video or in the pretest. So you can play it and it will actually play the words to the test questions to you, and then you choose your multiple choice answer. Now, there are several response answers. If you look down here at the bottom, you just click on each one. It will save your answer from the previous one, and then you can move on to the next set of questions. Remember, a pretest is just to figure out what you already know before we start the unit. The middle test, which actually is called a critical juncture, sees what you have learned so far, and then your end test, your final assessment, will assess what you have learned throughout the entire unit. So when you are done with the multiple choice section, you can go on to the written assessment. Now, guys, when you go to answer these questions, please make sure that you guys are looking at them and reading them. And then when you go to answer these questions, do your best to make sure that it's like you're talking to me and explaining it to me or explaining it to a friend or your parent or somebody that may not understand this. If you explain it that way, you're going to get more points on these questions. So it will definitely help your score. So please make sure that you guys are thinking about it with what we learned, using some of those terms that we talked about during the unit, and using those to help you with answering the questions. And there are two written response questions for each one of the units. So I just wanted to show you a few features, and that is basically the gist. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you might need to know. Oh, and do not forget to hit the hand in button when you are finished.